It's time for a little comedy, a little content, and a lot of conversation. It's the Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube. And now here's your host, Geno Jones.
Hey, it's showtime, everybody. The Geno Jones Show. How we doing? I hope you had a great weekend. So, I'm live Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 6:30 if you are on Central Time as I pop my collar. If you're out on the West Coast somewhere, live in Vegas, live in Las Vegas, live in Los Angeles, up in Portland, Oregon, the Bay Area, San Francisco, Oakland, Seattle, it is 4:30 by 4:31 in the afternoon. So Monday through Friday. Programming note from the top. Next Monday, a week from tonight, it'll be the final show of 2025. And as a matter of fact, I got some numbers from YouTube. Man, thank you all so much. You've made this show one of the fastest growing shows. And to paraphrase a Heavy D song, the late Heavy D, Dwight Myers, got nothing but love for you, baby. I got nothing but love. How they do it? Love for you, honey. All right, so Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 6:30 Central Time, 4:30 on the West Coast. Tell everybody, tell everybody to subscribe to the Geno Jones Show YouTube channel. It is so important we support Black-owned media and all Black-owned institutions. Today is supporting Black-owned business as we continue the holiday blackout. We are anti-DEI since this is anti-DEI rage across America. I'm with it. So we are reverse engineering the anti-DEI movement through MAGA and a lot of these corporations. We as Black Americans, Black folks, the African diaspora, we're like, how about this? We're going to anti-DEI our money and our talent too. I'll talk about that again on another night. So we're supporting Black-owned businesses. As a matter of fact, my guest is, she is an entrepreneur that's about to open her own brick and mortar store, like restaurant. I'm so excited for her to share her story. She's coming up shortly. Speaking of supporting Black-owned businesses, check out the platform blacknile.co. It said, this ain't Amazon, this is blacknile.co. It's an alternative to Amazon. You can shop and virtually get anything from food products, soap, paper towel, toilet papers, makeup, hair products, clothes, and a lot more. Basically, anything you get at the grocery store. And literally, go to blacknile.co, BLACKNILE, blacknile.co. Then, of course, you got buy from a black woman, buy from a black man. But let me go back to blacknile.co, so the platform alternative to Amazon, as I called it. That's what I call it, because we're not messing with Amazon and racist-ass Jeff Bezos, Mr. Anti-DEI, was a little peanut head. Now he's a little Latino. So his first wife, Mackenzie Scott, she left his ass, but she has donated close to like $1 billion to HBCUs. She said her goal was to give away as much, because she's worth somewhere between like 35 and 40 billion would it be. And she's given away about $1 billion to like so many HBCUs I can't count. But I want to go back to Black Nile, blacknile.co. We're not doing Amazon. I know some of y'all already got your orders in. But listen, we don't beg nobody to take our money. So when you say that you are anti-DE, you want to get rid of your diversity, equity, and inclusion, you're saying, we really don't want to deal with you Black folks. My grandmother said, Jeannie, don't beg nobody to take your money. So we don't. So we have our own platforms. Black Nile, BLACKNILE, like the Nile River, all one word, blacknile.co. And then also they have buttons to where you can find Black-owned grocery stores and beauty supply stores and hairstylists, hotels and villas and restaurants and spas and churches, all Black-owned all across America, all right? Now, before I bring my guest on, I got something I got to do really, really quick. I got to send a very special happy birthday. Oh, by the way, everybody watching me live, and I see folks are watching live right now. Yeah, oh, my monitor almost threw me off. So YouTube, Okay, so maybe you all sent me an email, but I was about to say, when you all start changing the way things look on my screen, let a brother know. Because for a second, y'all almost threw me off. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. So I got a couple monitors, like air monitors, to make sure that whatever you all see at home, I have a monitor for that. So, but also I can have a monitor that lets me know how many people are watching live. So shout out to everybody watching live right now. The show is interactive. That means that you can be a part of the show. If you got a birthday, first of all, just let me know who you are, where you're watching. I'll shout you out. You could be at work. Maybe you got your little earbuds in, or maybe you're at the gate. You're at the airport. You got a flight you got to catch, so you're sitting at your gate. Maybe you in a laundromat doing laundry. Where in the gym, you could be on the treadmill working out. You got the treadmill. You're watching the Geno Jones Show live with your little earpiece in, or a little earbud, or whatever you got. I thank you for watching. All right, but the show is interactive. So if you got a question, if you got a comment, something you want to say to me or my guest, jump in the chat room. Sometimes folks want to have an argument with me. Good luck with that. It ain't going to end well, but you are invited. Right there, you see live chat for everybody watching me live. So just type your name, but so I can shout you out on camera. Shout out to my Sagittarius is celebrating a birthday, which brings me to the most important announcement or acknowledgement that I have today. Big shout out to my #1 fan, my mother, Mary Dixon. Words cannot describe the feeling I have and the bond I have for my mother, and I'm so honored, and I thank God. Her and I just had a conversation about an hour ago, and I said, I thank God that he chose me as a vessel to be a blessing and to help my mother. And like I said, the word love doesn't do our bond any justice. It is beyond that. It is just it is an unspoken, we speak it, but it is an unspoken bond and communication. And if you are blessed to have that kind of bond with your mother or father or grandparent, I've been pretty blessed. I had it with both of my grandparents, and I still have it with my mother. So happy birthday to my mother. And at 8 decades on the planet, I thank the good Lord that he's allowed her to have another round, another rotation around the sun, solar return, as some people call birthdays. And I thank God that he, in spite of all the challenges that my mom has had, physical and mental, emotional challenges that she's had, overcoming domestic violence and everything. And you would never know by looking at her. So I just thank the good Lord for having favor on my mom and letting her still be here so she can watch me every night. And I thank you. I thank you for giving me a mother like her. So mother, happy birthday. All right. Once again, everybody, I see you all out there. Jump in that chat room. Let me know who's watching. I know my guest, she got her crew watching, so you all need to jump in that chat room and let me know who's watching so I can shout you out and let you know. So speaking of supporting black-owned businesses, it is a holiday blackout. We are pulling our money out of this economy. The colonizers, all the retailers that got rid of their diversity, equity, and inclusion programs, all the big companies we know about, Target, they found out, and so many more, and Amazon and Home Depot, Walmart, all of them. It's too many to mention. Basically, the way to get people's attention with money and power is to dig in them pockets. So we're going to dig in them pockets, and as a matter of fact, we're going to dig in their pockets and put the money in our pockets. We're going to take the money and the talent and the genius we have poured into corporations. They've stolen our ideas. They have taken advantage. We have made them trillions of dollars, and we don't have anything to show for it because they don't give a shit about us. But we have to care about us. We got to love us. Nobody's going to love you unless you love yourself. So we got to truly love each other in a very special way. To paraphrase the Bard song, love me. I can't hit that note like L. In a special way. So we got to love each other in a special way. So it is all about supporting the culture and the community. All right. God blesses the child who's got his own. And people respect you when they know that you don't need them. And once again, when people show us, when they get rid of diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI programs, they are telling you that they don't give a shit about you. And my grandmother, who I'm named after, Jean Jones, said, Jeannie, baby, you don't beg nobody. She didn't say it like this. You don't beg nobody to take your money. Your money is just as good as anybody else's. You don't beg nobody to take your money. And if they disrespect your money, they are disrespecting you, and you turn around and you walk right out of there. And that was an important lesson. But where I do want you to walk is somewhere my guest is about to tell you. She is about to open up her own brick and mortar business. She is well known here in our low country community. And she reached out to me and I was honored. And you know, we always feature and support black owned businesses. And this is a black female owned business. And black women have taken such a huge hit in terms of just being laid off for being just excellent and brilliant. The most degree group of people in America are black women. And we as black men, black women and black men, we got a lot of power. And we got so many forces trying to divide us against each other. And social media talking about, oh, you know, black men ain't this and black women ain't that. And I need to find me a white girl. I need to find me a white man. And well, good luck finding love. Good luck with that. But you don't have to put down anybody. If you want to love whoever it is, love that person. But you don't love them by putting down somebody that looks like you, that looks like your mama, that looks like your daddy. So my guest is about to open up this brick and mortar business because she's been doing great things. So ladies and gentlemen, without any further delay, she's been very patient. Welcome to the show as we support a black-owned business, part of our holiday blackout. Welcome Cheynnee Calvary to the Geno Jones Show with that beautiful logo, beautiful sister with that beautiful logo, going with that product placement. Hello, Cheynnee, how are you?
Hello, Geno. I am great. I'm amazing. Thank you so much for having me. I'm truly honored.
Well, man, thank you for reaching out to me, Cheynnee. I really meant that.
Definitely.
Thank you. I was really happy we got a chance to talk. I love your energy. So here we always support black-owned businesses. Because listen, it's clear now. It is clear that it's clear to me, I think clear to the world. I think that people, those in power, are telling us the dominant culture is telling us that we really don't like you. We really don't want to be bothered with you. Now we can get rid of you all with, well, you know, the orange dude said that if you got diversity, equity, and inclusion programs, it's illegal. So we got to get rid of the DEI. So it was nice knowing you. You're not doing us a favor. We are all we got. But we are all we need. And we got everything we need when we come together. Like the scene, I'm sure you remember the movie Soul Food. You have Vanessa Williams, who was Miss America, and Big Mama. She was like, there was a scene, she said, now, you know, you don't have a lot of power. If you punch somebody in your fingers like that, you could break your fingers. I'm paraphrasing the line, the quote. She said, but when you bring those fingers together and form a fist, then she says that hand has a lot of power. So when we come together as a culture and a community, we are unstoppable. We got the magic. We are the tastemakers and trendsetters for the planet. Everybody wants our art, our music, our swag, our style, our fashions, our inventions, our bodies, you name it.
Yeah, you have to understand that, you know, when you think about us as a race, and just if you think about anything logically, anyone that teams up to suppress something has to be more powerful than those who are trying to suppress it. So if we can understand the tactics that are used to divide us, and we can understand that there is power and unity. We can understand that working together, even in the same zone, even if you meet someone else in the radio, I meet someone else in the food world. There's a billion people in this world. Understand that through power, through education, because that's the number one thing that we need to be is educated. And through education and unity, we can build a powerhouse, because the things that hold the United States of America together has been formulated by our hands, has been constructed by us. So If we can just grasp that and grasp our power, because we've been broken down mentally, our mind is our strongest thing. So we can get that back. If we can get back the fact that we are the key, we are the answer, whatever the question that we may have, the power, the answer lies within us. Then, as a whole, we can move together. Gino, when I first originally reached out to you, I just really wanted a simple plug on the radio. I didn't even know you had a whole show. So when you invited me on this show, I was beyond honored because I love what you stand for. I love the fact that you take the time to spread education through the community and to empower other people when you could use the platform for selfish things. So I'm definitely excited to be here. I'm definitely excited to be a part of the Charleston community, and I'm just ecstatic.
Well, Cheynnee, you got a brother blushing, and it's hard to make black folks, even though I ain't the darkest black person, but still, it's hard to make us blush. So, but I received that, man. You touched my heart, and I received that, and I'm just a vessel. Like I said, I had this conversation with my mother that I'm honored. What's important for me, all jokes aside, is that when it's placed on my heart, when the Spirit places something on my heart, to allow myself to be a vessel, to be a blessing. My mother taught me, she said, Jeannie, when you allow other people, she said, when you allow yourself to be a vessel, when you allow yourself to be a vessel for others, when you let God use you as a vessel to be a blessing to other people, your blessings will come down like raindrops from heaven. And she is so right. So I'm just honored that God has chosen me to be a vessel, to use the skill and talent and gift and genius in terms of entertaining a TV radio host and comedian and motivational speaker. All these titles, author, that I have collected over the years, and all these hours that I've put into mastering what I do. I realized that this gift was given to me because I was chosen as a vessel to use that gift to be a blessing to other people, and do it with entertainment and humor and seriousness and all that. So I really received that, my sister. But I brought you on to talk about you. So if you don't mind, so share your story, Cheynnee, and what's led you up to this exciting launch and grand opening of your own brick and mortar business. So please share your story with us.
Yeah, so Crab Crack, if you can see my logo here,
I
is my
love it.
yes, it's my baby. It is a soul food restaurant originated in 2016. Me and my husband, we originally formed it. It was called Calvary's Garlic Crab. So Crab Crack actually is a revamped name. So it was originally Calvary's Garlic Crabs. I'd formed the business because I just become a mom, and just being able to do
Hold on.
something.
I have to jump in. I apologize, but I got to stop you because we got to shout some folks out. First of all, shout out your husband, shout your king out, and
Yes.
more important, shout out that baby. Shout the baby out.
More of them now, but the baby is what kicked off the mission. So yes, shout out to her.
What's her name?
Her name is Cadence.
Cadence. I love it. And what's your husband's name? We got to give the brother some shout out.
Curtis. His name is Curtis.
Curtis. All right.
Yes. And so he and she are what really motivated me to really put effort behind the passion. So food, cooking is something that I've always been passionate about. I always have loved. But to monetize it, that motivation definitely came from him, and just being a new mom and just wanting to be the best that I can be. You know what I mean? I'm a Virgo, first of all. So my wheels are always turning on what I can do, how I can be better, how I can make things bigger. So we started out with just desserts. I was just baking. I had cupcakes, I had cakes, candy apples, you name it. And then it rolled into, customers are now asking me to do other things, and I cook soul food really well. So we started off with just the crabs. And it took me 4 years to formulate my sauce recipe. So slightly as people take it, a sauce recipe, a garlic butter sauce recipe is something that can either make or break your entire business, especially if you call yourself having a seafood business, right? So I went to the drawing board when I first started crabs. My crabs had neck bones in the boxes. There's just so many things that came along the way. So fast forward 10 years later, and I actually I read about that when you're doing anything to really make your mark and to say you're successful at it, it takes about 10 years of really perfecting your craft.
Yes.
So I just want to thank everybody that allowed me to practice through the 10 years of growing my business. They allowed me to be able to make mistakes and to falter and be able to recuperate that. So I definitely want to thank my day ones. Your first meal is on me. I'm just going to tell you that right now because the community, the customers are really the face of your business. Without them, you don't really have anything, regardless of how good you are at something. So I definitely want to take a moment to shout out my customers. So 2025 has been I'll use that word, a transitional year for me. I've grown more than I've ever grown in my 39 years of living. And it's brought me to a place where I was afforded the opportunity to finally have my own brick and mortar. And I just want to share it with the world. It's not huge. It's pickup only for right now for the next 6 months. When I tell you it's food, we brand ourselves when we say it's food from the soul for the soul.
I love it.
Food is something that every single person needs to digest. And I think that we sometimes take it for granted. We just sit down, we eat, and we go ahead. But if you can sit somewhere, you can have an experience where it not only fills your stomach, but it makes your spirit happy. That's what I love to offer. I always tell people more than anything, before you pay me money, pay me compliments, because that's what I really love. I love that. I love those results at the end, and people are like, "Oh my God, this is so good." I always say that your emotions go into your food. I would never
Mm,
cook if I'm in a bad mood or if I'm angry or
mm,
anything like that. So when I say food from the soul for the soul, I truly mean that, and I truly mean that when I open these doors, which is January the 2nd, 2026, it's open to everyone. Every single day, we will be feeding the homeless. So every day, the
wow.
homeless can come and get a meal. This is not something that we're going to say, oh, you've been here 5 times. Food is a necessity, just like water is a necessity. And so to be able to provide that to people is something that's very, very important to me. And Gino, I apologize for being long-winded. It is just
No.
in me. I get it from my dad. Shout out to
Wait.
my
Yeah.
dad.
Well, hold on. Wait. Look. If I gave you that energy, I apologize because I invited you on for you to share your story, and as my wife and my daughter would tell you, nobody's no more long-winded than me. So you at home, my sister. So tell your story because you and I
Yes,
talked about it on camera, and I tell all my guests nobody can tell your story better than you. So you finish and
absolutely.
just tell your
Yes.
story. Don't worry about the time. It's YouTube. We'll
Yeah,
finish.
so just being
We'll
a
finish.
mom.
You see that the name? So I'm the boss. So we finish
Yes,
when we finish. So you don't
right.
worry. You just finish telling your story.
Well, I appreciate that. But yeah, just being a mom, I have 4 kids. And one of my children has autism, and he's very picky at eating. So I found ways to be creative with that. So I pride my business on whimsical meals. So I like to provide things that you can't just go and get everywhere else. And that's pretty much like my flagship. That's my MO when it comes to my business is like, I'm going to Crab Crack because they have this and I can't get that anywhere else. So one of the things I wanted to talk about dropping tonight before anything else is our Velvet Winter. It's going to be our winter flagship product, and it's a silky, velvety, chocolatey dream. It's a cup of hot chocolate that's just so rich and so thick. It's like a warm hug, and it'll be enveloped in a ring of charred marshmallow topped with brown sugar crumble and a turtle, and it is going to be half off on our opening day if you do mention this Geno Show interview. So I definitely wanted to drop that. And we also are dropping our new product, our Geno Jones catfish. Okay, it's the only seafood that he
No.
eats,
Oh, shit.
and we're gonna put that on there too.
All right, listen, guys. So Cheynnee, we gotta share the story because I was joking. I didn't know this. Because everybody that watches and people that know me. I'm like your son. I'm very finicky. I always have been. Uh, and the only fish that I eat, the only seafood, believe it or not, that I eat. Now, everybody else in my family, they are like global foodies. I mean global foodies. They love food, period. But I'm picky. So catfish is the only seafood that I eat. And so we were talking about that. And I was just joking around. I said, man, you maybe put something on the menu, call it Geno's. And I didn't know you could. Well, listen, that means it's going to be good, you all. That's all I can say.
Yes.
It's going to be good. So, yeah, as a matter of fact, you were talking about the menu, and I was going to ask you, so share some of the other things that's going to be on the menu.
Yes, so our flagship product, which is our garlic crabs, that is something that our customers rave over, and that is with our signature garlic butter sauce. That is our main product that we serve daily. We will be offering breakfast, lunch, and dinner starting at 6:30 a.m. and then ending about 10:30 p.m. And so we offer different things like garlic butter, crabs. We have our trap nuts, which is our boiled peanuts. It has crab, neck bones, shrimp inside of it as well. We have anything from candied apples to Biscoff pound cakes. Uh, we have New Orleans gumbo with the authentic recipe. So that's one thing that we pride ourselves on as well, is we always use fresh products and real products. Everything is from scratch. So when you taste something, you taste a cake, you taste a cupcake, you taste icing. Even the marshmallow that's going to be on the Velvet Winter is going to be homemade and house made. So we pride ourselves on making things ourselves because quality is something that we pride ourselves over quantity, and also at an affordable price. And yes, the menu item is real. You are definitely on our menu. It's already set in stone.
Well, okay, I'm honored. Now, you mentioned something else um, that is like a staple. As a matter of fact, it's only allowed, my wife will bake one of these once, maybe twice a year, because I literally will eat it up in about 6 hours if I'm not stopped. And that's pound cake. I love it. As a matter of fact, that's the only kind of cake that I've ever eaten. Once again, like your son, finicky pound, but man, a good and I'm a pound cake connoisseur. Because rest in power, rest in heaven. My grandmother, Jean Jones, had to. I just gotta say, she had the greatest pound cake recipe in the history of humanity. Yeah, and she passed it
Yes.
on to my mom, my mother, but it's hard for my mom to kind of stand up and do the cooking like she used to. But man, listen, you didn't even realize when you said pound cake, it was like my ears and my ears perked up and my mouth was like, oh, damn. So I get some catfish and pound cake.
Yes. We are the one-stop shop
I
for
love it.
satisfactory when it comes to
But
bellies, okay?
I wasn't
We
joking.
pride ourselves on that.
I was just gonna say, Cheynnee, I wasn't joking when I say like my wife would make like those, the little bump pan pound cakes, and I think my record is about 6 hours. I literally ate a whole pound cake in about 6 hours. If you don't, because I don't eat it that often, but I keep it because I know,
Right.
I know my weakness. Man, pound cake, man, listen,
Yes.
a pound cake is. You talking about on life support?
We offer over 14 different flavors of our pound cake.
But see, for me, just
14
that
flavors.
good old fashioned, where you put a pound of butter in it and just, man,
Yep.
you'd have to hire the Secret Service to protect the pound cake and the Marines, and that might not around me, because that pound cake is not long for life on this planet around me. So let everybody know exactly, because you told us when,
Yes.
but tell us again where. And
Yes.
I'm sure we can go online and people can
Yes.
check out the menu, but the official date and
Yes.
the location of the business.
Yes. So it's 4106 Dorchester Road, North Charleston 29405, located in the A1 Convenience Store building. And then the official grand opening is January 2nd, 2026. And we'll be opening at 7 a.m. Fresh start with the breakfast. And like I said, it'll be half off if you do mention this show.
Cool. So that's Saturday. That's a Saturday, because New Year's
It's
Day.
Friday.
Yeah.
It's Thursday.
Wait a minute. So is Christmas on a Friday or Thursday?
No, Christmas is on a Thursday, yeah.
Is it? Oh, I got my days all mixed up. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So that's gonna be Friday then. I was just having a conversation, and I thought, yeah, New Year's Day. So New Year's Eve is Wednesday. Okay, so that's gonna be Friday. Cool. And
Yeah.
that'll be a great way to spend Friday. Come by, have some breakfast, the whole day. And once
Yeah.
again, so it's in the what's the name of the plaza?
A1 convenience store
And let us see.
plaza.
Slide over to one side. We want to see the name. There we go. There we go. Krab Krak. So
Yes.
So that's going to be Friday, January 2nd, 6:30, and your regular hours are going to be Monday through Friday.
7 days a week, 7 a.m.
Okay, wow. And I think
yes,
what you said
we are
about
full swing.
And what you said about offering meal to the homeless community, those who are unhoused.
Yeah,
I think
the homeless can come by every day and get a meal.
special.
Even the kids as well. Kids. Yeah,
And
it is.
I just want to say, Cheynnee, because I was just talking about it with myself. When you allow God to use you, or higher being, whatever name you give your higher power, superior being, that God force, when you allow the Spirit to use you, God to use you as a vessel to be a blessing to other people, that's why your blessings continue to rain down, and you haven't even seen anything yet. So this is amazing. So is there a website for the business where we can look at, kind of preview the upcoming menu? Let everybody know about all your social media platforms and anything else that you want to share with the public. You've got the floor. You take your time. You ain't got to rush, because it's too long-winded people, and that's why I do this show live on YouTube, because we can go as long as we want to. So please give us all that information.
Yeah, so it is Krab Krak on Facebook as well as Instagram. And the website is crabkrak.com. That will be live on Wednesday. We updated the menu with the Velvet Winter and the Geno Catfish. So those things have it under construction right now. So it'll be back live on Wednesday. So crabkrak.com, Krab Krak on Facebook, Krab Krak on Instagram.
Krab with a K.
Krab, Krak.
That's important. I just want to make sure. There you go. There it is. I love that. That logo's got swag. I love that logo.
It does. Be big on the side of the wall, so when you drive down the Chester Road, you'll be able to say, "There's Krab Krak." We're gonna pull up right there. I might get a hot sign like Krispy Kreme when the pound cake just comes out the oven.
You should. Right. As a matter of fact, you can put my name on that. It's like, yo, Geno, this pound cake just came out the oven.
Your pound cake's ready.
I know. I can see the marriage. She's like, now see, there you go, because she's like, some things you go overboard with, and so the women in my family say that I have a tendency to go too far. You just do it too much, and I would definitely be doing too much when it came to that pound cake. So, but that's okay. You know what? I don't drink. I don't smoke. I didn't do drugs. Any of that. So let a brother have something. Let a brother have some.
Yes, right. Everyone enjoys their guilty pleasure.
Yes. Come on, Cheynnee. Thank you. That part, my sister. So, all right, Krab Krak. Once again, the address
4106 Dorchester Road, North Charleston 29405.
And that was because the audio was breaking up. You say 4106?
Yes, 4106 Dorchester Road.
In the what is that in the plaza again? What's the name of it?
The A1 inside of the A1 community.
And then once again, everybody, you can follow Cheynnee and Krab Krak on social media. She just gave you that. Is there a phone number, contact phone number to share with the viewers?
And reach out to us at 843-781-0727. And you can do that for any catering or any questions you may have about our upcoming opening. We also are looking for a prep cook as well. And delivery people. So you definitely can reach out to me. You can send me an email at farmerandthebale@gmail.com. So that's FARMER and the Bale, Bale, at gmail.com with your resume if you're looking for a job. And please spread the word about unity. That is most important, more than this announcement about the grand opening is Black unity. Y'all have to understand that they work triple time to keep us separated. Triple
Come
time.
on now.
So we have to have some magic with us. We have to have some magic with us. I was just telling you on the phone the other night, every single field that we get into, we dominate. If we go to yodeling, we likely dominate that as well. You know what I mean? So it has to be a gene in us, a super gene in us that allows us to do whatever we want to do the best. So we know that, like, everything that we try, we're the best at. So what if we just try love? Why are we the one that killed? Where are these machine guns coming from? Where is this military grade stuff coming from? Where is this 75 kilos of fentanyl coming from? These are the things that we need to get to the bottom of. I'm a cook, but I also want to use my voice as a platform to educate Black people as well, that we have to be educated and understand that we are not each other's enemy, it's them. And when I say them, I mean anybody aside from us, because we got to work on us first before we can show love to other people. We go over and beyond to be submissive to the other man that has given us nothing. Why do we submit? There's nothing to submit to. So we just use our brains to understand that together we can build neighborhoods, grocery stores, hair stores, every single thing. I didn't even know about this Nile thing until Geno told me about it.
Your
But every
blacknile.co.
thing, blacknile.co.
You'll love it. I mean, literally, it's an alternative to Amazon. But when I say you can buy virtually anything there, you can. And then they've got like different buttons that when you click on a button, it has a list of, like I said, everything from grocery stores, beauty supply stores, hairstylists.
Let's just do better, people. Let's do better as a Black people.
Yep, hotels
Let's
and
support.
villas, restaurants, spas, and churches, all Black owned, all across America. So it's a great resource.
So I'm definitely going to be promoting that. I'm definitely going to be promoting, getting out in the neighborhood. Stop talking about things and be about it. When you see a kid in the street and his pants are down, or you see a kid and he's supposed to be in school, ask him why he's not in school. Tell him, it's more to life. You have to be ahead of these young men, because the rappers are paid millions to condition your child to do things that they've never done themselves.
Come on,
you will have rappers that don't even drink, and they're talking about doing acid. And then your kid goes and does something that they've never even done. You have to be an advocate for your kids. I have 3 Black sons and a Black daughter. And it is my responsibility to make sure that I'm being the change that I want to see. So not only talking about it, but getting out there and making a change. And I'm going to get off my soapbox, because we can talk about this all night.
Wait, hold on.
I'm about to say...
You've been watching a lot of my monologues. I didn't realize you've been watching more of my show than I realized, because you sound like me talking to me or everybody else. So I am 10 toes and 10 fingers down with everything you said, because everything you said is facts and truth. As my grandmother said, tell the truth, shame the devil. So, and that's what we do here on the show, and that's what you just did. So listen, Cheynnee, thank you. I am so excited for you and your family. Shout out to your husband again, and to your boys and your daughter. I'm a girl dad ×2. As a matter of fact, and now I'm going to be I don't know if it's going to be a girl or a dad. My oldest daughter having their first child. So everybody's excited. I don't know how to feel, but I am lucky that I had the cheat code. My grandfather was the cheat code when it came to being a grandfather. Like, he was one of one. So I'll never be as good as he was as a grandfather. Shout out to Conway Jones.
Right. But you got the blueprint.
Yep. I got the blueprint. So if I screw it up, if I F it up, he'll be like, okay, now, Jeannie, now I didn't teach you that. I didn't. Come on, you better, I taught you better than that. So my thing is, I'm just going to try to model his behavior. And like I said, I'll never be as great as he was, but I can't go wrong. I can't screw it up, because all I got to do is just try to be what Conway Jones to you. So
Just love.
I
Yes.
I appreciate it. So once again, we go closing out January 2nd, Friday, opening up at 6:30.
7:30.
7:30. 7:30. Okay. And your regular hours are going to be 7:30 till 10.
7 to 10.
7 to
Yep.
10. And that's going to be, you said 7 nights a week?
7 days a week.
7 days a week, Monday through Sunday. Once again, Crab Krak in the what is it? What is the plaza again?
A1,
A1.
4106 Dorchester Road.
All right, so I'm so excited. Cheynnee Calvary, thank you. So listen, you have a permanent home on this platform. Come back and promote the business, or you come back. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna bring you. It's gonna be hard because opening this new business and then being a mom and a wife. But I need to have you come on because one of the things I'm going to be doing more of right now, Miss Plus Size Charleston, Christy K-Love Baxter, she's been like my guest co-host on Fridays for my original co-host, Keela Carson, who is studying to get her PhD. So she's like,
Okay.
she had to take a leave because studying for a PhD, just talking to her, it is no joke. It's for
I can
real.
imagine.
So K-Love filled in for Keela, and she's doing a great job. But we're going to open it up and allow other guest co-hosts to come on Fridays and be a guest co-host on the show. So you already have a spot.
Okay.
So we're going to have to talk after sometime soon because I'm not going to bother you anymore tonight. But you're going to be one of my guest co-hosts.
I'd be honored because I have a lot to talk about.
You turned into a guest co-host tonight and didn't know it. You just thought you were coming on to promote your business, but like you have earned a guest co-host spot on the show because I see that you have a passion for the community and the culture, and you understand being obedient. And I was trying to say that I don't know if I articulated the way I really want to. That when God or the Spirit puts something on my heart, I understand now that I have to be obedient because that's not me. I'm not doing something on my own. When God puts it and places it on my heart to do something, if I don't do it, I'm being disobedient to God. So it's bigger than me. So I realized that, okay, I have to be obedient to what was placed on my heart. And it's done. I tell people, I don't keep a receipt. There's no tab. If it's placed on my heart to do something, to bless somebody, I'm being obedient. I obey the Spirit and move on. And I just tell people, pay it forward. You be a vessel and bless somebody else going forward. And that's it.
Yes.
So thank you so much. Listen, I'm going to let you get back to your family and your business. Thank you for coming on. It was just, I just love your energy and your spirit. It radiates through the camera. And it's no surprise why you've had the level of success that you've had and opening up your brick and mortar location. And you haven't seen anything yet. So when you franchise them and you have a chain of your crab cracks all across America, you'll make me even more famous because in my name, it'll be in all your franchise, all your stores all across America. Who is Geno?
They'll be in the United Kingdom with some tea and a Geno catfish. Okay.
I love it, Cheynnee Calvary. Thank you, my sister. Hey, if I don't get a chance to talk to you before next Wednesday, next Thursday, next Thursday is Christmas Day. So anyway, you and your family have a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, Happy Kwanzaa, and just a thank you for allowing yourself to be a vessel to bless the culture and the community. I thank you, my sister, and thank you for reaching out to me.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you so much, Geno.
Shout out to your crew, because I know your crew's in here watching, so thank you, guys. Make sure you all subscribe to the channel and tell everybody else to subscribe to the channel, too, and they can support. Speaking of supporting Black-owned media, they can support my media company. They can become a sponsor, advertise. They can just shoot me an email at Geno Jones Show. That's how you spell it. At Gmail. I have a Gmail. Or you can use Zelle or Cash App if you just want to make a contribution for the holiday, whatever. If you stand on business, and if you feel that I have something to contribute, and if you feel that supporting Black-owned media so we can have our own voices and our platforms that won't be silenced, you can reach out to me via Zelle. It's my email address, GenoJonesShow at Gmail, so people can Zelle their financial support via Zelle using my email address, or Cash App, $Dad G Jones, all one word on Zelle and Cash App, capital D, lowercase a d, capital G J, lowercase ONES. No amount is too small or too large. $Dad G Jones. Did somebody win that Powerball that was $1 billion? Do you know? I guess
I don't know.
I
I'm
hadn't
not
heard.
sure.
I bought tickets, but I didn't have the winning ticket. I knew we was about to cash out and tap out, but the mirrors is like, no. She said, we didn't win, not even close. I'm saying, you keep trying, don't give up. You just keep
right.
trying. So, but listen, Cheynnee Calvary, thank you again so much. And
Thank you.
we'll see you. I'll be there. Opening day, will be there. And it's going to be really exciting. Once again, thanks again, everybody.
Thank you so much. It's been an honor, Geno. You have a happy holidays, okay?
All right, same to you.
Take care.
All right, man, she got a beautiful spirit, beautiful soul, and you just never know who's watching. Listen, thank you for letting me be a part of your life. As always, God bless each and every one of you, and especially you. Live Monday through Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 6:30 p.m. Central Time, 4:30 p.m. on the West Coast. Tell everybody to subscribe to the channel. They can share and tag this episode on everybody's social media page. Share it and tag it on everybody's page you know, that you like, you love, your family, your friends, your followers, even folks that you don't like, folks you don't F with. You share and tag just to piss them off. You got some MAGA folks, share and tag on that page just to piss them off and make their head explode. But thank you in advance for your support. It's so important. Please don't forget, please leave your comments in the comment section below. You'll see it right below where you says comments. And also, please click on the like button. That is so important. Shout out to Markel Bailey, the official barber and hairstylist for the Geno Jones Show, CEO of Designer Cuts. Check him out on IG, Instagram. Kel be cutting up, KELBECUTTINUP. Allie Jones, who? Allie Jones, the official wardrobe consultant and stylist for the show. You can check her and her Lexi Jones collection out on Instagram or IG, LX.NCL_. Lexi Jones and her Lexi Jones collection, LX.NCL_. I love you. Love is an action word. Show your love. You and me, Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for watching again.
Subscribe and tune in to the next episode of The Geno Jones Show, exclusively right here on YouTube.